Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another video with the FRENCHYBRO team. So like you know, we're doing a BTC analyze twice a week. So make sure you subscribe to your YouTube channel and you follow us on Twitter. We put all our chart over here. So make sure you go and check it out because the market has been moving quite a while. And we post a daily update into our Twitter or Discord. And pretty much if you follow our update, we've been pretty much spot on. So you could have took some trade, maybe made some money. If you don't know how to trade, make sure you send us a message because we do have a VIP trading group and we explain how we trade. I'm pretty sure I'm going to say something about the VIP group because we just check all our results since the beginning of the year. We are at plus 40R. So pretty much if you have a risk, maybe like a $200 in each trade, you would have made $8,000, which is pretty much, so I don't know if you trading full time or if you have a job on the side, you could have made an extra $8,000, which is which is pretty good. And if some people got a bigger capital, if you risk $1,000 in each trade, you could have made 40K. Which is pretty nice. Anyway, so if you want any more information about that, join us on Twitter, send us a Gmail or whatever. But for now, we're just gonna do our analyze as always. So let's jump into the chart. Last time we did a video, we were at the black arrow. You can see on the chart this arrow just over here. We explained last time because we had a previous drop just before, and we just created another range. And as always, we just keep ranging. So it's pretty hard to trade. So you need to be patient. If you want to find some good setup, you can't trade in the middle of the range. So that's why some people lose money because they are impatient. So we just wait for to find an area of interest, which we post on Twitter. So check it out, guys. And yeah, so when we did the video, we had a massive, like a nice pump up. As you can see on the wick, you see it's a 4-hour candle, which we retrace. We just waited for a nice bearish retest, and we actually trigger a short. I think it was on Thursday. We did trigger a short, which play out nicely. Some of our VIP members locked like 1 hour, and if they keep the trade until the end, we actually never came back to our stop loss, which is good, and we actually locked pretty much like it was a 2-hour trade. So it's pretty good. See how this is depends how you manage your risk. And then we went to the bottom of the channel, and as everyone knows, we had a massive pump. I think it was Tuesday, massive pump. Yesterday everyone was calling, here we go, bull market back on, we're going to 32K again. And as you can see, huge 4-hour swing failure pattern, huge, like rejection over here, beautiful. And what did we do? We actually trigger a perfect short entry. We had the 4-hour candle close. Unfortunately, we were not in front of the screen, so we say, oh well, we have to wait for to see any confirmation, which we had. We had a confirmation. We explained everything into our Twitter page, all the explanation of the trade. So go and check it out if you want, guys. But we actually explained the trade. We had a nice confirmation. Cedo is going to explain to you after how. But we triggered just over here, and we actually hold our short to TP3, which was pretty much a 2-hour trade. So it's amazing. So now for the beginning of the month, so we actually has a nice trade because we are the 3rd of August. So first trade of the month, which is starting pretty well. So now what else? So you got some FUD on Binance. A lot of FUD as well on Twitter, so be careful, guys. Never listen to the news anyway. The chart is saying everything. But we retrace this whole pump straight away. And what do we think? Are we going back to 27K, or are we going to actually hold here? Because we are actually an area of support right now. So are we going to hold and pump back to 32K like everyone is expected? So let's diving into the chart. So Cedos, go for it. Explain to us what you reckon.
Thank you, FRENCHYBRO. So yes, as you said, so we trigger that beautiful short on the, as you explained on the Twitter just over there. So when the candle closed down, there was a H1 Shosh that we like to use to indicate us that price is ready to move lower. Trigger over there, stop loss was the previous. So we on 5 minutes and 15 minutes to confirm. So the market structure on the 5 minutes, so that was just there, or the swing high was just there. We put our stop loss just above it to respect the structure. So if the candle goes back above and close above, it invalidates our trade. So it's pretty easy. Get the move down. Yeah, nice 2 hour trades. So now what are we doing, or what can we expect? So as we explained this morning in our VIP, so right now we are not doing anything. So we got 2 areas of interest. So we're gonna start with the longing side of the setup. What you want to see, so you want to see price to come down. If you can get a retest, so as you can see, that's the first right now. So we got that descending channel that we've been in since 32K. I think this is the top. I'm just gonna look at 31 something. I'm just gonna look at it. Yeah, there you go. So that was, which was respected, where the first deviation just there goes back in again. That could be treated as a deviation because it hasn't been retested yet. So what you want to see, so you want to see price to come down somewhere around here. You get either nice swing failure of that low last year, so swing failure, which means the candle is not able to close below that level. You can see it as well using RSI or footprints, but that's a bit more complicated to explain. So swing failure, price goes back in. So you want to wait the reclaim of the low of the new range at 28,853, then a shift in the structure, and then you can trigger along. So that's I'm gonna say early
the safest play as well.
Yeah, that will be your first confirmation. If you want to be, if you really want to be safe, so you want to see this and trigger around Monday low. But the only thing is, why
you could always enter half of the position at the aggressive entry, and exactly, after add back at the full confirmation. That's also a good thing to do, guys.
Above one here, because the thing is, so if you trigger here, which is totally fine, so you need to be able to enter on the smaller time frame, because on the higher time frame you won't show you one lifetime. But the thing is, why here? Because here gives you enough space, because your first area of resistance will be, so you got 1.14%. So you be that zone, because you have your monthly open just here. That's the mid of the range, and the previous, so that's your naked point of control. As you can see, the acted as support for a while, which is as well because that's the mid of the range. Lost it, came back to retest it, so that the back text bearish retest, and normally price goes back down. So if you can expect, you don't know, but when price comes back in here to have a reaction, it might go through, we don't know, but it might as well just retest it to go lower. So that's why it's a bit tricky to choose too long at that time, because we've been saying, so the trend is your H4 and H1, the trend is bearish. Your daily is broken off the range, but it's still making lower low. So if you go on the higher time frame, I'm just gonna get rid of this before I get too maybe it's too messy. But if you go back on the, I'm just gonna change right now. If you go back on the daily time frame, you see, so we don't know yet, but you can see it's just making a lower high, all the way down. So up, zoom a bit. There we go, and then that's it. So you can see here. So right now you don't know. So you can see place for higher low, but from that point, lower high, lower high, lower high. So all that zone from there to there can be a higher low compared to that one or to that one.
And
so
look at the nuke, man. Look at the nuke as well.
It's a decent drop, exactly. So you don't want to be. You could, you'd rather look for shorts. So wait for price to go up. So I'm gonna go back down than longing, but you could edge long as well if you are not in the short yet. You could edge long if you know how to do it. But to be honest, always the safest if you are a beginner or just even intermediate trader and you don't know how to trade range and going against the trend, I would always choose to go with the trend. So you wait for the price to go into your area of interest on the upsides and trigger a short if you get something. something good, for something that you satisfied with. So anyway, so going back on the thing. So yeah, so long you want to see the sweep failure or swing failure pattern, go back in, trigger, but that will be your first CP. If it keeps going back up, then you got that area. So that's previous range low, the new range high, where this is where we have our new area of interest because you got your local color pocket just here and the previous area of interest just above here as well. So that's where you would TP if you're on a long and it goes all the way here, or that's where you want to start to look for shorts, or either that one first, no reaction. That's your second area. Again, let price come here, market switch your shifts, wait for your H1 short if you want to, and then you trade it back down. So to support TP1 and TP2 just there, and if it goes lower, then happy days. So that's for your range play. And the last possible scenario or play, because as I said, it's always it's always probabilities. No one knows what price can do. Breakdown, so price keep pushing down, breakdown, back test. So that's descending channel. That's your mid channel of your macro range. So that's I'll de-zoom in a sec. That range that we have been in since March. So back test it, then goes down, candle close below those previous low. Then you can be sure. So you can, if you got time, or if you want to be aggressive,
it's gonna be pretty quick, that one, huh?
Exactly. So that's what I've been saying. So breaks down, and you can see. So that would confirm. So all that thing. Deviation of that channel back down, and it keeps going down. So you can see the next area of interest is at that level from 27.3 till, so it's a big one, till 26.3. Why is that? So you got your monthly support just there. That's your range low, macro range low from March, and as well a daily support. So you got also, I didn't put it in now, but you got naked portfolio as well. So it's pretty strong area, and this is where you could look for long if price gets to that level. So that's the three play you want to keep an eye on.
Yeah,
and that's that's it for now.
That's it. Pretty much. Like we always do. This is our strategy, guys. You just wait for the area of interest, and then when the price come to the area, you look for any sign of bearishness, bullishness, and you trigger your trade. That's the most important thing in trading. You wait. When you come to your area, this is not when you need to respect your analyze. If you say this is coming here, if I got a bullish momentum in this area, you have to trigger your trade, because you have to respect always your theory and your strategy. So that's the thing, because some people as well, when they got their area of interest, everything dropped, they get scared, they think it's going to drop lower. If you know if this is area of interest for a bounce and you see a bullish momentum, you have to follow your plan. And this is the hardest part.
Exactly. This is why it's hardest, and this is why as well you always want to plan ahead. Always have two or three.
Exactly. You always plan. You always plan ahead. So if we plan now, we know when you come to this area. Doesn't matter about the third or whatever, because sometimes you might see some third, if they say, oh yeah, fuck, I got some third, I'm not going to trigger my trade. And then everything follow your plan perfectly. So this is why always stick to your plan. Doesn't matter if you fail, you got a stop loss for that. And it's just to invalidate your plan. That's it. Simple as that. But do you have anything to add, Sedos?
No, that's all. That was a bit,
that's it.
Explain all our setups.
But it's pretty important, because like you said, if we lose that level, we might drop fast. We might drop fast as well, which is good. I think.
Sorry.
I do think the market need it anyway. I do think the market need to clear a little bit all this long, so will be nice. But we have to see. We don't know what the market makers are doing anyway.
Yes, that's true.
That's it. And to just remind you as well, I'm pretty happy with the VIP result. We haven't had any months of loss. We've been profitable since January. So we are organizing a giveaway. So make sure you just check it out on Twitter. If you like, retweet, and tag 2 friends into our last post, you will maybe get a chance to get a free week. A few people got some free week with us. They made some money and they didn't pay anything. So it's actually pretty cool. So make sure yeah, it's a pretty good gift. So make sure you check it out. If you're pretty active as well on Twitter, you always retweet, you comment always our post, we might give you a giveaway as well. So we just like to reward our community. So that's it. Like, you know, if we find anything on the chart and anything move quick and we need to do another video, we will, or what we will update the price action and what we think about BTC on Twitter or into our Discord. So thanks everyone. Thanks Edos, and see you next time.